Hello everyone and welcome to day 18 of the 30-day hard mode challenge. We need to talk. As you can probably tell, I haven't uploaded a hard mode challenge in a couple of days. This is because my previous recording of day 18 didn't go so well. To put it bluntly, CJ is here today, and you know, if you've played the game, you'll know that to sell fish to CJ, you must do his challenge of catching 3 fish in a row in the size of his choice. Now on this particular day, it was not going well for me. I just couldn't catch a fish no matter what I did, and to cut a long story short, I rage quit. Yes, over a kid's game, over Animal Crossing, I know, it's silly. So I took a couple of days to, you know, step away from the game, collect myself together, but now we're back. I did complete this challenge that CJ gave me off camera before I started recording, just to make sure that I actually got it done. As you can tell by my pockets, this is all of my failed attempts from my last recording, which I did end up deleting because, if I'm just being really transparent, I was really grumpy and moody, and I was like, look, this is not going to be enjoyable for anyone to watch. Annoyingly, I had already completed some things, like my times 2 Nook Mile tickets. Obviously I can't do the spending bells one, but I did complete the rest of them. I have acquired some recipes just from catching fish. If there's any new ones here, then yeah, that's why. And then the last thing I would like to tell you about before we get back into the video is I did place this incline down here. It's a natural ramp and I did pay it off in full. I think I used like pretty much all of my savings, so I'm pretty glad that CJ is here. And I have put, you know, like shells and stuff in my drop-off box for tomorrow. So that is all I've got done. We do still have things that I can do today, which is good. Obviously, I need to sell all my fish to CJ. Over at the farm, all of my fruit trees have grown and all of my wheat fields have grown in. However, they all have 3 except for this one over here. I don't know what happened. I must have forgotten to water this specific one, you know, one day, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. And we also have our Captain's tour to go on that I would like to do every video. And I don't think I gifted my villagers either, so if I haven't done that, I'll still do that. But yeah, that's why there's been a bit of a gap in between these uploads, but I'm fine now. We're back. Oh, I got a gyroid fragment. Did I put that there? I cannot remember. Either way, let's just plant that in front of my house and water that for tomorrow. Oh, also, one more thing. I did give CJ 3 sea butterflies so that we can get a fish model of that. So that's fun. And my plot at the back of the island, you know, right at the back where that's empty, has been auto-filled with Vic. You know, there are better options, but there's also worse, so I don't really have an opinion on him being on the island. Anyway, we're letting CJ know that we have finally caught the fish, and now I can sell everything. Wait, I kind of want to keep the red snapper so I can, like I said, this is all just from my attempts of doing the challenge. I was so angry, oh my god. Okay, 18,150 bells for that. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting more. You probably saw, but this plot also hasn't auto-filled, so that's exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got a lot of fish to go through here. Oh, I see a balloon in the back, sorry. I just can't help myself when there's a balloon. I will be getting that. It's just too exciting, like a free gift, and I don't know what's gonna be. It's like a blind box or blind bag. Ugh, I love them. Yes, gimme, gimme. What is it gonna be? A loose full dress? Wait, that's so cute. Wait, I love that. Oh my goodness. I actually might like change into that later. Let me place it down so I don't forget. That's really cute. I really like that. Okay, my pockets are full. Let's go back. It's typical he's here the day I don't have an incline. He called me a fashionista. That's so funny. I'm so glad to be getting rid of this huge pile of fish as well because it's not been looking good. We got 26,745 from that one. I think it's looking like bugs are worth more. I think Flick was more, or I know Flick was more profitable so far. But look, I can't complain at all. I think I definitely had more bugs as well. This is like going really quickly. I do think that I will maybe fish in my own time. I don't think I'll stream this one simply because I get a bit more frustrated with fish. But yeah, I think I'll definitely play this in my own time, maybe tonight, because that's me already out of fish and I don't want to, you know, spend the whole time recording fishing. I caught one more just to fill it out once more. I'll be so honest, I did think that was going to take longer, but hey, at least we've cleared out our pile now. Unless, Do I have more in my storage? I can't remember if I did or not. I know I did, but I don't know if I took them out. Let's give what I have to CJ and then we'll go back into my house and we'll see. 10,980 for those ones. Yeah, Flick is the more profitable out of the two. For me, personally, I haven't caught many fish that are, you know, maybe more expensive and stuff. Also, I don't know if this bridge was here before or not. I can't remember. It's genuinely been a good few days since I've played, so if it wasn't, then there you go. If it was, then sorry. Just picking some things up to put away again, because my island being cluttered is kind of killing me now. Now that we don't need it all out for 3 stars, it's like, ugh, go away. If there's some outdoorsy items, I'm keeping them out, but stuff that I know I don't really want out and about, it's going away. Also, let me take a slight detour really quick, because if I'm going into my house, I might as well put away everything I've got here. So I am going to pluck all of these, and I think I'm going to get the fruit off of my trees too if I've got enough space. I still find it really bizarre how I only have 2 of these. Like, genuinely, I must have just forgotten to water them, but that's just so funny to me. Okay, that's all of them plucked. How am I doing on space? I've got 5 slots available. Okay, I think that should be fine, right? It's currently Wednesday in-game, so I've got enough time for these to grow back before Sunday. Oh my goodness, another balloon. A train set? Is that the big item? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. I mean, look, I have been begging and praying for bigger furniture pieces. I haven't a clue what I'll do with the train set, but we'll figure it out. Okay, that's my pockets completely full. And before I go and forget, let me water these, especially this patch first. I need to do them justice. I kind of wish we had another crop like tomatoes, just to make it look a bit different, and also I could make more recipes. That would be nice. Alright, that's all of them watered, thankfully. Now let's go to my house. I didn't forget, don't worry. I won't be selling any of this wheat as of right now. You know, if I am doing any selling, I think I will save it for Sunday. I'm not desperate on money, so I think I'm okay to keep a hold of it. I'm just slowly putting everything away. Okay, and then do I have fish? No. Huh. Okay, I must have moved them outside then. I honestly have no recollection of doing that, but I must have done, so... Okay, well at least I checked and I know that now. I did want to grab 2 trees whilst I was here, and you'll find out why very soon, probably. I don't know if I want any flowers and stuff. This is why I wish I had a storage shed, so I could like do this outside and not come in and out all the time. Oh my goodness, I have so much wheat. I want to try and do a little bit more decorating, but I don't really know what I want to do, which is the problem. I definitely want like fences, but I'm not feeling any of these. I don't know. I don't know what I want. This is my problem. I'm too indecisive. Nothing's really inspiring me, you know, nothing really goes together. I might grab like 1 of each. I think that'll do. I think I'm fine. Okay, let's just go. I do have some fence recipes I haven't yet made, I believe. Yeah, I have these big vertical board fences, the lattice fences, log fence. Okay, I'll tell you what I've been like wanting to do though. I think I want a tree on either side here. I don't know if I actually want a tree, but we're gonna plant one and see if it looks good. I just am very aware that I should probably start decorating, but like I said before, I don't really know how to decorate, so I like that, but I've also severely cut off Sally here. But I like it, and then I was thinking like just fences along, or even maybe I could put bushes and fencing along here. I'm not sure, because I want fences and bushes along here as well, I think, or some sort of item. I want stuff in this strip that I've left. That's why I left it, but I just don't know what. And I still have space for 1 more villager house, which I believe I've said in a video, and if not, I said it in the scrapped recording, that I wanted another house here, because I think it'll look good, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm scared. Decorating genuinely terrifying. I just procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate as much as I possibly can, but I fear when you do a 30-day challenge like this, I cannot procrastinate for much longer. However, I'm going to. I am going to. There are still things I can do, one of which is going to the, what's it called? Captain's Island. We're gonna do that right now, because maybe they might have some more stuff and it will inspire me, you know? And by more stuff, I meant different bushes. Is it, oh, forgive my pronunciation, but is it like plumeria? I really like those bushes. I actually prefer them to the ones I have right now. So if you could take me to an island that supports that, I would be a very happy gal. Okay, we are here and I'm seeing the same bushes I have have back on my island. Oh my goodness, there's potatoes. 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 What do I have Nook Miles for? Set sail for adventure. I didn't know this was a Nook Mile achievement. Shows how much I've done it on my personal islands. They're actually really handy. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, there's more! There's more! Wait, I'm so happy. I was literally just saying how I wanted. Oh my god, there's more back here. And there's a message bottle. Oh my god, there's more at the top. There's so many potatoes. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this. And it's a cooking DIY recipe. Pickled veggies? Well, that's one I don't have. Would I be able to make this though? That is my question. I would not, because I don't have a carrot or a tomato or a pumpkin. Oh well, at least it's another one. I'm not letting that spoil my amazing discovery. Should I just like pluck them? Can I grow these just like from a singular potato? Do I need it to be? It says plants, so I'm gonna assume yes. It just saves me digging them all up individually. I'm so happy. There's so many potatoes. I never thought I'd be so bloody happy to see a potato. After getting the money rock last time as well on an island, I must bash all the rocks because I didn't even know that was a thing. I have no idea if I've even got the money rock on my island. I can't remember. I just remembered like the big events, which I already told you I've done. And I'm really gutted that it turned out this way, but you know, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna grab the coconuts too for selling eventually. I mean, sure, let me take the cherries, why not? Was there a cherry tree up there? Oh my goodness, there was. Also, I've been wanting to make the straw fence, but I've needed weeds. And I mean, as we can all see, there are plenty of weeds for me to gather, so I will be getting those so I can make the fence, because I think it will look really nice with the farm. You know, I really appreciate that they put the dirt patch underneath these. I just think it looks so good with it. I've actually been meaning to do that with mine. I've just been lazy, to be honest. Hi, Key. It's funny how they all have like different amounts on them as well. I don't know if any of them have had 3, but there's been some with 1 and some with 2. I think that's hilarious. I don't really know why. I'm just finding these potatoes really jolly right now for some reason because I just couldn't believe my eyes. I fear I manifested it. Now obviously, if you remember, I'm technically only allowed the amount of crops that I've currently got on my island, so like I couldn't go back and keep all of my wheat and then also plant the potatoes, so I think we are gonna have to sacrifice one of the wheat fields, or maybe both, I'm not sure. Maybe I could do 2, so we could have half, you know, half wheat, half potato, because I've gotten plenty of wheat as well. It's not like I'll be suffering needing wheat and I don't have it. Just adds a bit of variety. And also, as you watched, we have just, you know, plucked them all, so it's not like they'll be at different stages and I'll have to wait for the potatoes to grow whilst the wheat is already grown. I know that probably doesn't really matter to most people, but it just satisfies my brain. Honestly, whilst there were no bushes that I was hoping for, at least I got my potatoes. Potato. And weeds, honestly, I've been needing them. Oh, I see a little dig spot. Will it be a fossil or will it be a gyroid? Place your bets now. I'm going gyroid, I think. I was correct, yes! I hope you guys were correct too. I'm sorry if you guessed fossil. It'll be okay. Can't win them all. As my Mies keep telling me on Tomodachi Life when I keep messing up the games. Oh my goodness. How am I doing for space? Oh, I'm doing fine. I've got loads of space. I'm not sure if you get furniture from a tree on these islands. I can't remember if I have before, so I'm just going through and checking them all before I leave. I do actually have space to take some bushes home, but I honestly just don't really want to. We have plenty. I may regret that if I do end up decorating with them. I don't have enough, but hey ho. Okay, no, I didn't even get wasps out of these trees. That really surprised me. This was kind of a smaller island, I feel like. I don't actually know if they are different sizes, but this one felt smaller. I felt like I was quite quick here. But anyway, let's go ahead and head back home. Okay, we are back home. I still haven't touched the hotel, by the way. I have no interest in that. Oh my goodness, it's so nice having this whole beach back too. Now I just need to clear out these plants eventually. Right, what to do? Well, first of all, let me plant my second gyroid fragment and I'll put it next to the other one just so I know that the gyroids are not fossils that I've accidentally missed. That's that watered. Second of all, I say we should go and plant our potatoes. That does mean I'm gonna have to dig all of these out, unfortunately, but it's fine. The joy of hard mode, eh guys? I feel like I've been doing this forever because I've had breaks in between, because obviously this isn't 30 days in a row. It technically is in game, because, you know, I haven't been time traveling or anything. But yeah, for us, this is a long-winded journey. I had an idea for an island, but I don't think I'll be able to do it now because we won't be finished the hard mode challenge in time, I don't think. But I really wanted to make an island themed around like birthday cake. And birthday cake specifically, like your traditional white icing and colourful sprinkles. Well, I do know why. It's because my birthday's next month. And I thought it'd be fun to, you know, have an island birthday themed, but it just doesn't make sense now because it's still gonna take a while for us to finish this challenge, and you know, my birthday is 2 weeks into May, so it was a fun idea I had, but it doesn't make sense to do it at this point of time. But maybe next year. I'm fully waiting on my shovel breaking, I'm not gonna lie. It hasn't broken on me yet, so I'm feeling suspicious. Oh no, my pockets are full. Bury it, girl. Get some potatoes in there. I really love the leaf, like their stem. It looks so crunchy, it looks like lettuce. I really want to eat it. Probably wouldn't advise to do that, but doesn't it look so good? Let me just drop this. Okay, those are my potatoes grown. My pockets are absolutely full of wheat. I'm just gonna hold on to the extra potatoes I have. And honestly, I'm just gonna sell these. There's nothing in the rules saying I can't sell them, right? I'm sure they won't give me much anyway. What did I get? Nook miles for sprout out loud? Is it just for planting? Right, okay. Well, that's fun. Won't complain about that. I do need to water them, but I want to clear out my pockets first because this is crazy. I have a couple of seashells that I picked up as well. Yeah, these don't cost too much, so I think it's okay. I might sell my 2 cherries as well. Do I want to sell coconuts? I'll sell 4 of them, maybe. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll sell, okay, this is what I'm selling. Almost all my pockets, but that's good. That means I'm gonna have 10,544 going into my bank tomorrow. Zam! Oh no, a balloon! It's gonna be over the water. Oh, that sucks. Am I gonna be able to reach it? Oh, I will when it comes over here. Okay, I'll water my potatoes, and then hopefully by the time I've done that, I'll be able to go over there and get the balloon. Okay, those potatoes are watered. I forgot I also have the lilies up here. I've kind of low-key abandoned them. I think this must have been a money tree also. Okay, just slightly over now. We're almost there. This better be worth it. What's it gonna be? 5,000 bells? Yay! That was definitely worth it. Now, I did say earlier that I kind of wanted to change into that dress. I just think it was so cute, and I'm not opposed to a change. So let's see what I've got going on here. I've gathered like quite a few items. There's not many obviously, but it's quite a collection. None of these socks match. I mean, they kind of do. They do clash a bit. These are the only shoes that match too, unless I want to go blue, but I don't really. Wait, I kind of don't hate the socks though, because looking at it without it looks kind of bare. I think we'll just go with this. I just want an excuse to wear this. Now I'm looking at the socks, they do look ridiculous, but that's fine. It's whatever, girl. I still don't know what to do about this section. It feels boring to just have like fences the whole way down, but what do? I don't know what to do. Guys, genuinely, I am stumped. Am I able to put trees here as it does it not let you? Because I wouldn't mind a tree being there. Honestly, let me eat my cherries. Cherries are not too valuable to me, so I don't mind eating them up. I'm just gonna take 2. I'm gonna yoink this one, and I guess this one. There is honestly no particular reason why. It just felt like it. Wait, but if I put trees here, does it defeat the purpose of it being like a... Wait, no, I have an idea. If this works. It does not work. Okay, I probably should have expected that. No, okay, fine. It makes sense, I guess. Not really, but in Animal Crossing terms it does. I thought it would be fun to put flowers like literally right here. And it might seem silly, but I think it would be more silly to have an open space when everything else is like filled up, because it will be eventually. Now, I really like both the lattice and the large lattice fence, so I'm gonna make those. I'm also going to make my straw fence that I wanted to make. You know what? I think I'm gonna make almost every fence actually. I would like the log fence too. This is what happens when you don't know what you want to do decorating wise, so you just make everything and hope for the best. Okay, I've made quite a lot of fences as we can see. I think the only ones I didn't make were the Zen fence and brick, or is it stone? It's probably stone fence. Just because they're grey and I don't really want grey around here anyway. I also haven't like customized any of their colours. I wanted to try out, I think, the vertical board, the lattice and the large lattice, and maybe the log for this area. So this is going to be a lot of trial and error. Obviously, as I've said before, nothing's permanent, but I do want to start decorating at least a little bit. So that is the normal lattice. Let's go for the large lattice next. We'll do that on the other side and see how that looks. Okay, I think immediately between these two, the large lattice is no, it just looks too fenced off. I mean, it's the size of my character. I'm not hating the lattice one though. I do think that's cute. So the large one has been eliminated from this particular area. And I'm not necessarily going to have like the fence go the entire way through. I might put like bushes and flowers in between, but I do want some sort of fence, I think. Let's try the vertical board next, because I think this might also be a no, because I think it's quite large. Yeah, I mean, actually, she is big. She's tall too. She's not quite as tall, but she's still tall. I don't hate it. However, I think it would look better between trees, and obviously I can't get a tree on this side, but like if I were to have a tree over on the other side, see, like that looks nice. I think that looks really good next to a tree, but over here I think it's just taking up too much, so this one is also eliminated. I think I do already have my winner, which is obviously the lattice fence, but let me try the log fencing as well, just in case. I'm just worried it might look a bit too like nothing's going on. I can also mix and match. I always forget that is an option. You don't have to stick to just one. Wait, I actually really like that. Oh no, now I don't know. Okay, actually, let me try and mix and match. No, don't do that. So let me take some of my lattice fence and maybe on the third. Okay, that's the second. What if it was a bit like this? I think that looks horrible, actually. Yeah, if I'm being honest, that looks bad. Well, now I don't know. Okay, second test. Let me grab some of my bushes and we'll see how they look in between. I'm gonna grab 4, I think. I don't really know how many to bring, so I'll just take 2 pink and 2 red. I am going to have to remove this weed here, unfortunately. I quite like the one on the path though. It just adds something, doesn't it? So if I had one here, and then 2 over here as well. I tried to do, you know, like I have 2 together here and then only 1 here, just to kind of separate things. I don't really know. Honestly, guys, I'm pretending I know how to decorate. Okay, so this is the lattice fence. Honestly, I don't like it, actually. And then this is the log. Tell me why I'm preferring the log one. I think it's maybe because they're all the same height. Like maybe in my eyes it looks more coherent and nicer, maybe? What if I put a hyacinth? Because I do have a spare one here. And then let me dig out these tulips. Can a tree fit in this one? Let me actually get rid of this hole. It's gonna say no, isn't it, because of the rock? I really want a tree here. No! Okay, fine. What about here? Or is it because it's right on the edge? Is that a thing for the beach? I have no idea if that's a thing or not. No! I don't want it there! No! Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna have to waste another cherry digging that up. Forward. And then I want it right here. No! Is it because it's right up against? Can you not put them right up? Is this actually a thing? Let me try over here. Oh, that is so annoying. I probably should have, you know, saw that coming. Again, it's Animal Crossing. What did I expect? No, that ruins all of my plans. Well, what I was going to do is I was going to put like log fencing here and then put a tree next to it as well. I don't like this, actually. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, I think it's the bushes, guys. I just don't like these bushes. And I think the colours on them are throwing me off too. I know I don't have a choice, but I don't know. If I could maybe find an item to go in between these things as well, that could be good because, you know, items do tend to help. You know what, matter of fact, why don't I grab my bug model I have and maybe we could try and see if it fits in because she's quite tall, I guess. I just want that to be something different, you know? I mean, it works, I guess. It looks a bit bare. I would need another maybe fence or something next to it, and I was kind of wanting to put just 2 sand paths here, just so we do have access to the beach from this area. Oh my goodness, I don't have the sand path. Right, okay, I forget you have to buy everything. How many nook miles do I actually have? 13,000. Yikes, okay, well, let me go and get that then. 2,000 nook miles to place 2 tiles of sand. I will make sure I use this again to make it worth it. I just really quickly want to see how much I do have in my ABD because I can't remember, and I know I took all the money out so I could pay off the incline. We have 74,680. Okay, why don't I deposit 50,000? Like, I don't need all this money on me. Oh, matter of fact, let me put another 6,000 in. I like it to be rounded. That's fine. So I have 130,000. I don't plan on paying off my next home loan. So this is simply for inclines, bridges, I guess Leaf, if he ever visits again. Anyway, I don't need anything else, so let's swiftly move on. There we go, the sand path there in all its glory. This is literally all I wanted to do. No, it doesn't even look good. What was the point? Oh dear, that's terrible. That is really terrible. Oh well, I've got it now, I guess. Oh, that looks like actually really terrible. Well, I'm completely stumped on the fences and stuff, so if you have any ideas at all, please let me know because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I was thinking the path park fence or the iron fence over at resident services. Maybe not the blue colour that they are, but you know, something like this. That's the park fence. And then I actually need to dig out some more tulips. This putting all the tulips there is coming back to bite me now. There's too many. Yeah, so I was thinking one of these. I think I prefer the park fencing on the left. Again, I think the iron fence is just a bit too tall for this area. I think tall ones are okay if they're not like blocking anything, but what I would like to see into resident services, and the tree's already blocking, you know, some stuff, so I don't know. But I think that's where I'll leave my decorating for today because, girl, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be so real, I'm a complete noob when it comes to decorating, but I'm trying my best. Oh, this looks so ugly. Oh my god, the more I run past it, the more I hate it. I really do think it's the bushes though. I think the fence and the flowers are okay. It really is the bushes, so that's unfortunate. Anyway guys, I think this is where I'm going to end off the video here. I apologise that it was a bit messy because of, you know, a previous hiccup in recording. I hope this was still okay for you and we'll be back on track in the next video. Like I said previously, I am likely to play in my own time, collecting fish to sell to CJ just to maybe get some more bells in my pocket. And if I have the urge to decorate, I might give it a go. I don't know. I'm just trying to be like transparent, but honestly, realistically, I probably won't do much. Like, I say all this and then I don't do anything. And if you have any decorating ideas for anywhere on the island, please let me know and I'll see if I can execute it. I can't promise anything because of our lack of items, but yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye!